Hello and welcome to a different video on my channel today. We're going to be doing a bit of an experiment, as you can see by the title. The Championship has every single one of the Premier League teams, and obviously because there's 24, I've had to, use 4 extra teams. So it'll be the teams that went down last year, and then there's a rogue one somewhere. I don't even know who it is. But as you can see, teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Liverpool and United are all down in this league. So we're going to be seeing what happens on FIFA simulation. Are the expected teams going to go back up, for instance, or is there going to be a couple of surprises? Realistically, City and Liverpool should dominate, but we should see. I am going to have to control one of these teams, so someone's going to have to take one for the team, and it could be Newcastle because that's what I support. I doubt they're going to get promoted anyway, so we're controlling Newcastle. I'll keep the transfer window enabled. I'll disable Champions League and stuff, so I don't want that playing a part in promotion. I'm not going to be playing any games, I'm just going to simulate it and see what happens. I've watched similar videos on NBA and changing the league in that way, but I'm not sure if FIFA's simulation is anywhere near as good or similar to that, but we'll give it a go, see what happens. There you go. As I said, here is the table for the Championship. Every Premier League team is in it, and a few that have been relegated in a couple past seasons. We will be controlling Newcastle, so no transfers are going to happen. I'm literally not going to do anything. I'll just have to control Newcastle to simulate it. I'm going to start off by simulating about a month in, and then I'll stop and we'll come back, see how the table's looking, see if any transfers are actually happening. Maybe players might not want to come to the Championship, but at the same time, I don't think FIFA's that deep. I think if they have the money and they want the transfer, it will happen. But it'd be nice to see any surprises as well. I will come back and check on the Premier League as well and to see what's happening up here. But the main focus is going to be the new look Championship. And if the big teams are going to actually get up, or because of the fixture congestion, I don't know, maybe we'll have a dark horse like Sheffield United who fancy winning it all. But we'll see. I'll come back after the first month simulation and we'll check on everything. Alright, we're now 1 month in to the season, the new look Premier League season, Premier Championship season. An hour left on deadline day. I'm going to just scroll through. Arsenal seem to have sold quite a few players for 100 million and brought absolutely no one in, so that's not going to help them surely. Anything else that's big? Chelsea again have sold a few players. Seems to be clubs are selling instead of bringing in, even though they'll still have the same money, I'm pretty sure, so that's interesting. Leicester have sold Vardy. Liverpool are just staying put, so Liverpool are probably going to be winning this league quite easily. Man City have sold a couple players but brought in Jack Grealish. Interesting. Man United have brought in Savic and sold Martial. Anything else here that's big? Tottenham have sold some players but nothing too big. And Wolves have also sold a couple. So there's been a few different transfers there. Everyone just seems to be selling as opposed to buying, but I'm not sure how much that would actually change it in the grand scheme of things. Let's check the table. I mean, unsurprisingly, Man City are top of the league and haven't lost a game yet, but Newcastle are up in 4th. They're just doing their thing, seeing as I'm not actually doing anything for them. Arsenal mid-table, yikes. I'd say the biggest surprises are the fact that Liverpool aren't nearer the top. Fulham at 8th and Newcastle at 4th, but that's only a month in. I'll come back at the end of January again to see if any more transfers have happened, but I doubt it. Everyone just seems to be selling, but they do all have money, so we'll see. See you in 2 seconds, my dude. Alright, we're now at the end of the January transfer window. As you can tell by my manager morale, I guess, whatever that is, my manager's score, 58, it's going down. I really hope I don't get fired, because I'm not sure how that's going to impact the video, but we'll continue, but come back if that happens, but I doubt it will. Anyway, let's look over the transfers in the January transfer window. Arsenal, no one. Some small bits here and there. Chelsea have actually brought someone in. I don't know how to say his name. The Leipzig defender, you know who he is. Leicester are continuing to sell players and not bring anyone in. Liverpool have sold Wijnaldum. Apparently we're selling people, but I guess they're just free agents. No real transfers are happening in January, which is kind of surprising, seeing as I know for a fact everyone has money and they're just not spending it. But let's have a look at the league table. Manchester City are at the top of the Championship with Spurs and Liverpool right behind them, so Liverpool have caught back up a little bit. The top 3 have kind of broke away from the rest of the pack. Is there any other surprising? Chelsea and Arsenal are back in it. Manchester United are down in 9th, which is interesting. They should be doing a lot better than that. Only 3 teams can go up, so some big teams are going to miss out on promotion. Wolves are doing well. Leicester are doing alright, seeing as they've sold a couple of key players. Leeds have a little resurgence, they're 10th. Newcastle have dropped off now. What do you expect, Only bigger teams down at the bottom. Still Huddersfield, Bournemouth and Sheffield. I mean, Huddersfield, geez, are on 8 points. I know they're a Championship team anyway, but they were in the Premier League not long ago. I mean, there's the table. I'll go through it a bit slow as you can see it, but I don't think there's many surprises now, but United not doing well at all, really. They're mid-table in the Championship. Anyone else that isn't doing the best? I mean, not really. The relegation battle is kind of what you expect, no offence to those teams. Let's go have a look at the Premier League, because I haven't done that yet. Oh, Nottingham Forest. Out in front by, I can't do maths, 8 points. The Championship's meant to be a league where anyone can win, so surely the Premier League can kind of win. Anyone can win it, Who is at the bottom? Barnsley, Wickham and Coventry. Yikes. Surprised Luton aren't at the bottom. No shade, they're just not a great team, are they? Especially in FIFA terms. Like I said, top of the table, Nottingham Forest are kind of out in front by quite a bit. Derby is second. Birmingham and Millwall finish the Champions League spaces, so that's going to be quite the entry by the English teams this year. Let's go to the end of the season, see what happens, see who's in the playoffs, and then we'll see who wins the playoffs. Alright, we're now at the end of the season. I think I've simulated far enough in so the playoffs would have been done, but I'm not too sure. I haven't been fired, so there's that. Newcastle finished 12th, as you can see there, but let's have a look at the full table. Right, here we are. Spurs won the league. Surprisingly. That is actually a surprise, I think. Man City came second, but only on goal difference. Liverpool with 107 points, didn't get automatic promotion. 17 points behind Chelsea and Arsenal, and Everton finished up the playoffs. So Man United miss out, and they're in the Championship for another year, as did Wolves. Leeds finished 10th. I feel that's pretty high for them. Newcastle 12th for his mid. I guess we're kind of lucky not to go down though in us, but 64 points is respectable in this league. And the bottom three of Huddersfield, Bournemouth and Sheffield United go down. Huddersfield only managed to win 2 games all season. Are there any other surprises in here? I mean, I think Leeds finished pretty high, to be honest. Leicester probably could have done better if they didn't sell Jamie Vardy. Genuinely surprised and fans that United missed out and are staying in the Championship. But Spurs managed to take home the silverware, win the league. Man City just behind. I'll go check on the playoffs now. I imagine Liverpool are going to get through if they're 17 points better than Chelsea. They should probably win, but we'll see. Have they been played? Arsenal go up. Oh, interesting. Can I see the tree? I can. Little Merseyside derby, which Liverpool won 5-2 on aggregate in the end. Arsenal manages to beat Chelsea, and then they managed to beat Liverpool 4-3. I kind of wish we could have watched that. So that means Spurs, Man City and Arsenal go up. Liverpool literally finished, what, 19 points ahead of Arsenal and managed to stay in this league. So that's interesting. At some point I might do another year. I might continue from this simulation and see what happens. But I guess you can tell me if you want to watch that or not. I might just do it 'cause it's kind of fun for me just to experiment with. Let me go and check the Premier League. And I also kind of want to check the top scorers. Alright, here's the top scorers. This is an awful screen to have to look at. De Bruyne got 23 goals. Callum Wilson got 23 goals. Jeez. Harry Kane was Golden Boot. There's a couple surprises in here, I think. Like the ones I just mentioned, for instance. Who got the most assists? Sterling. Meh. Kind of expected. Let's go and check the Premier League and see how that's looking. Okay, so the Premier League, Brentford by 2 points over Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest had quite a big lead as well, so they've really choked that. Preston 3rd and Bristol 4th. I swear the top 4 has completely changed, but Nottingham Forest, maybe I'm wrong and I've got a bad memory. Who knows? Who went down? Who's joining Liverpool in the Championship? Wickham, Barnsley and Luton. See, I told you Luton weren't good. My tripod's in the way. They have 17 points. Yikes. You'd imagine Man City are going to come straight up and win this league, but then again, Spurs beat Man City in the last league. So it's going to be between Spurs, Man City and Arsenal in the Premier League next season. I don't really see Brentford going back to back. Call me crazy. Something I can check actually is the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup and see if there's any surprises there. Let's see. I mean, Liverpool managed to get some silverware at least. Watford and West Brom got quite far. They both got to the semi-finals. And what about the FA Cup? Manchester City. Arsenal lost out. Arsenal almost did the famous FA Cup and Championship double, but just missing out. Did anyone get far there? Leeds got pretty far. Newcastle got pretty far, as did Brighton. In the future, I might carry on this simulation and see what happens and see if Liverpool manage to get up at the second time of asking, or are they going to fall into the playoffs again and somehow choke that. I might also do some other videos that are kind of similar to this, like I can make a European Super League, for instance, put all the best teams in the Premier League and see who wins. I just find that stuff interesting. I'm not sure if you guys do, but I do. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Anyway, watch another video, that'd be nice. Bye!